Hey, it's Kris here from Bodies by Design Personal Training. We're proud to announce our next client star profile, Pat. Pat has a lot of history at Bodies by Design. In fact, he was here in 1998 at the inception. Now, he wasn't a star profile then. In fact, he failed. Then he came back and failed again. So, for this story about coming back and success, here's Michael, Pat's personal trainer, and Pat to tell the next client star profile story.
My journey would have started with Bodies by Design in 1998. I was coming to the gym off and on, a couple months here, and then I would stop, and then I'd try and come back maybe a year or two later. So starting in January, my weight would have been about 225. My ideal weight that I wanted to get down to would have been about 180. It was the night before Christmas, on the 24th. Of last year, and we're all around the tree and we're opening the presents. And my daughters had bought me a couple shirts. So when Christmas Eve came and we're opening the presents, I opened the shirts, beautiful shirts, and my girls had asked me, they says, Dad, can you try them on to see if they fit? Because they says, we think they're too big. And I could already tell, I knew they were small, but I had to do it for them. So I tried them on, and they were definitely way too small. And when I saw the reaction on my daughters' faces, they were disappointed and extremely surprised that I was that big. My older daughter, when I was sitting there talking to her, she had asked me, she goes, Dad, did you like the shirts? And I says, oh, I love the shirts. I go, they were beautiful. And she goes, but they didn't fit. She goes, I really would like you to lose the weight. She goes, it doesn't look like you anymore. Her telling me that just, something just clicked in me, and I says, you know, I want my children to be healthy, and I'm trying to instill good eating values and good values on them, but meanwhile, I'm doing the complete opposite. She said to me, she goes, Dad, you know, please promise me that you'll do it for me. And I said to her, I says, in the new year, I will definitely do it for you. And I've never broken a promise to my children, and I never will, ever. In January of this year, I came back to Bodies by Design. It was the best place that I thought that I would be able to lose the weight. So I met with Kris, and he introduced me to Michael.
When I first met Pat, he was very eager to get started and had definitely the right attitude. He was looking to make a couple lifestyle changes with smoking and changing the diet, and also obviously including exercise into his daily life.
The first day I was here that we did the workout, I think I finished about 45 minutes of it because I was feeling very faint.
He actually did not make it through the first session. He ended up not feeling too well, and it was kind of a shock to him to see how much his fitness level had slipped over the years.
I came very close to passing out, which brought me back to when I was here in 1998. I had that same feeling, and I was thinking, well, this time around I'm saying, am I going to do the same thing as I did last time and not continue with it?
Pat's first few workouts were basic and not beginner, but I had to obviously start somewhere. Especially since he didn't make it through the first session. So, but we did progress every week. I made it a little harder.
And I put my faith in him. And even when I had questions within workouts after that, if I wasn't feeling well or my eating, he was very helpful. He would help me, and always words of encouragement and always checking on me, and it was great.
After a while, he started liking the heavy weight lifting more, so I incorporated a lot more of that in there. But I also didn't want to take out the jumps and stuff like that. A lot of plyometric training, a lot of running. I didn't want to eliminate the cardio portion either. So it keeps the intensity high, and it's still what he needed, but I still wanted to also incorporate what he liked with the heavy lifting.
Nutrition-wise, my diet in last year when I wasn't at the gym, it would have consisted of fast food, a lot of starches, carbs, because I was always tired. And when I was tired, I always have a tendency of leaning towards sugar, leaning towards breads and pastas. And eating-wise, I mean, I would go home 8 o'clock, eat dinner, and I would still be up by 2, but in between 8 and 2, I'd almost have another meal, even snacking, pop, just due to being tired. And the body was just craving sugar and craving junk, and I was giving it that just to satisfy it. With the diet program that Bodies by Design gave me, it gave me the tools to see what to eat and what not to eat, and logging in every day was a huge part of it as well.
He was very consistent with the food logging on the computer. The days he missed, we did it together, but we were constantly looking at it and talking about it, making small changes here and there.
I would look over what I ate, and I could see where the excess calories were coming from, where the excess sugar was coming from, where before I wouldn't even have any bearing of what calories or what I was intaking. So the login was a huge part of it.
Pat lost a total of 70 pounds, a very big journey for him, but a huge accomplishment.
With the loss of weight, looking better and feeling better, also in the evenings, on Saturday nights, Friday nights, I would say to my wife, I say, do you want to go out? Let's go out for dinner, let's go to a movie. Do you want to go dancing? Because you feel good about yourself, because you look good. It was a big difference. And she saw it. And her seeing it in me and seeing the energy level, the difference in me, gave her the motivation to come to the gym as well. And that was huge for me. And I really liked that.
I was happy to be part of it. His attitude got better and better as he went. He wanted to push harder. He would start suggesting more workouts and more things to add to the workouts. So it made my job even easier that he was willing to do it.
When I wake up in the morning, I'm singing. And that's just from the energy level. Like, I would get out of bed and I wouldn't step out of bed. You'd jump out of bed and I'd hit the floor running. And there was just an excess amount of energy. I couldn't even believe the difference in the body.
He likes the way he feels. He feels guilty when he misses the gym. So once you get that in you, you're basically a lifer. And I see him continuing on his path to fitness.
Kris here again. Hope you enjoyed Pat's Client Star Profile story. I think there was 2 messages. The first one, setting the example for your kids. Being a father, I know what it means to make a promise to your kids, and I know why Pat kept his promise. And the second thing is, keep coming back. Pat didn't succeed the first time. In fact, not even the second time. It was 3 times before he made that connect. And now, 70 pounds lighter and full of vitality. Pat is a different guy. He's a Client Star Profile. So until the next Star Profile movie, inspire to aspire, and remember, the next Star Profile movie could be about you.